Hi everyone and welcome to a new video. Now this is another tag and I was kindly tagged by the lovely Tiffany at Hierarchy of Reads, and the tag was originally created by Ali at the Bookish Hamster, and it's the weather book tag, I guess. I didn't note it down, but I think it's the weather book tag. You will see it in the title. And this tag is, as the name says, based on different types of weathers, and you can like combine them with books that remind you of that weather. You will see. I will link the questions down below and also, of course, read it. The first question is in multiple parts, and it says, what books remind you of this weather and which book do you like to read in that weather the most? And it's naming different weather types. I paired it with a genre and then picked a book or an author, but you will see what I'm doing. So the first weather is rainy, and I picked poetry for that because that's when I write the most poetry. So when it's rainy, total cliche. So I chose poetry for also like the books I'm reading, and I've chosen an author, and that's or like a book of works by this author, and that's Edgar Allan Poe. Therefore his selected works. There are many great editions of his selected works, his short stories as well, but I would, for that question, recommend especially his poetry. Yeah, I will do a video about Edgar Allan Poe and his poetry at some point on this channel. I will have to reread most of them, but I would like to do something on that. So that's my pick for rainy. Then the next weather type is hot and sunny, and I chose another cliche answer, and that's chocolate. I don't really tend to read based on the weather anymore, but I tend to do that more when I was younger, and in summer basically everything I read was chocolate. So yeah, I chose that genre, and I think chocolate is also a good type of book for beach reads or stuff like that. And I picked probably my only or the only chocolate I really liked. That sounds weird, but yeah, I will probably do another video on that. But chocolate is something I read for entertainment, therefore it tends to annoy me on other levels, so it's never like higher than a 3-star, but this one is actually a 4-star book, and that's The Traveling Tea Shop by Belinda Jones, because I mentioned it on a channel, on this channel before. I really enjoy the dynamics between the characters and how the characters are written, the storyline, etc. I really enjoyed that a lot in this book. Then the next weather type is snowy, and for that I picked nonfiction because I thought it's great to cuddle up with a blanket when it's snowing outside and really get into a nonfiction book. And I picked Your Silence Will Not Protect You by Audre Lorde, which is a essay collection and a collection for poetry combined. And I actually did that. I cozied up with the book with a blanket while it was snowing outside. So yeah, I recommend that. Then the next weather type is cloudy and grey. I chose classics, but more for like actually choosing the book I will name right now, and that's The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald, because yeah, it just fits the mood of the story very, very well. It may not seem so at the beginning, but once you continue, you will see cloudy and grey will fit the story. The next prompt or like weather type is windy, and I chose fantasy, magical realism, and dystopians. Mainly because I'm going to be cliche again. Fantasy, dystopians, magical realism, they sort of wind you into a new world and a new setting, and it's like the wind transporting you into a new world. So I took that quite literally here. And I chose the Shadow Me series for me personally. Shadow Me, because I have not read the other books yet. Yeah, I would really like to read the next one when it's windy, because I think that would really help that atmosphere. And the Shadow Me series, I would call it dystopian. The second question is, what's your favorite weather? Now, I used to be very extreme about that. I used to only enjoy summer. I still massively enjoy summer, but I can totally see the beauty in other seasons now, or other weathers. I'm not really a fan of raining, but that can also be fine because then you can again cozy up. I like the snow. I like when it's fall and it's getting a little more colder, and I also really like spring when like the flowers bloom and it gets warmer. So yeah, I used to only like summer, but now I'm much more open to other weathers as well. And the third question is, what's your favorite reading weather? Which again, with the cozying up and that type of winter, I really appreciate everything, but as nice as that is, it is still summer because I love to sit outside or at the beach, near the beach. Not so much on the beach anymore for some reason, but like near the ocean and or in my garden when it's hot outside. I really enjoy that. So that's my answer for that. And the fourth question is, who do you tag? Now I tag Bree Hill, Rebecca at Rapacious Reads, and Time for Books. Yeah, thanks again for to Tiffany for tagging me, and for Ali for creating this really cool tag, and I hope the people I tagged will do it. And if you would like to do it as well and I have not tagged you, feel free to do it, and feel free to consider yourself tagged by me. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon in another video. Bye!